and welcome to today's session. Today's session is all about length and lots of legs. So let's begin. Let's start off with our cat. Going down towards the ground, coming up into your C shape, back into your length. Maybe possibly doing some feathering and getting your movement there as well. We'll do a few more of here. 3 and 2. Really trying to release your body. And 1. So anything goes here, just whatever feels good for you. Right head towards knee. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. That's 1. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 10. Let's change sides. Exhale in. Inhale, lengthen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 more. 10. Sit back into your shell stretch. Have a moment there to breathe into your ribs. And breathe out. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. Good. Lovely. Right. You are going to need a towel or a wedge. I'm going to pop that underneath our hips. The reason for that is to give you more length for your back. Don't compress your vertebrae. I'm going to start off within this position. You're going to slide your right leg away. So here we go. Push and slide that right leg away nicely. Let's do some pulses here. Squeeze your glutes in as you do this. You could slow that movement down. Remember, it's not about how high you get it. So I don't expect legs up here. I expect length. And again, you can flex your toe there if you want to, of course. Taking it into figure of 8, it's going to change the movement. We are not changing legs, so stay on this right leg. We are overloading the glutes and the hamstrings. So really try and keep that movement there. So I'm doing like an infinity symbol there. Good. A few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to go side to side, taking the arm out to the side. I'm going to push away the floor as I do that. So I'm trying to keep the length through my ribs. Okay, so I'm not compressing the spine like this. See the difference? I'm using my ribs to come with me. I'm bringing my ribs with me so I'm in line with my hip. And back. Push away that floor. This is going to give you more extension through your hip. 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. Have a little rock there. Good. Right, we are moving on to our side. Same leg. So we're now moving on to our left side. So arm position can be here or here. Okay. And we are bending that bottom leg. You're pushing with that bottom left leg. Again, we're going for length. Make sure your ribs are intact, arm down by the side, perhaps a bit more balance. Again, you can slow it down, speed it up. Up to you there. Again, you can do some figure of 8s. Or some infinity symbol sort of shape. And we can start adding in the arm as well. So for example, as the leg goes up, you extend your arm. As it comes back down, you can play your arm movement here. So adding a bit of mobility. I want to show you as well, Carl, because this week it's had a really positive impact on a few people. People have come to me and said, oh, my hips are a lot more open, and I've had a hip problem throughout the course of the week, and now it's sort of gone, which is nice. And what it's done is it's created space. So we're going for length through your ribs. A few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Right. Now we're taking it to counter back. So let it go. Arm goes forward, leg goes back. Leg goes forward, arm goes back. It's really nice movement through your middle part of your spine there, and even a bit of a thoracic. I tend to like put my hand in this sort of cradling position. It's a bit easier to rock the head. Let's do 1 more. Good. Okay. Bend that top leg, and again, just imagine that knee going away from the hip there. A few more moments. 3, 2, 1. Lengthen that leg away from you. Toe towards the knee. 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in front. Good. Right, now this is a little bit of a different one. I'm going to remove my wedge. This is for inner thigh. So I've got my left foot grounded, my left knee's up, pointing up towards the ceiling. I'm going to shift onto my right hip here. You see how my left side of my bottom's off the floor. My right leg is inner thigh facing the ceiling. I'm going to make like a claw with that arm there, okay? And then we're going to do like a J shape. It's quite a small J. Again, it's not big. We're pushing down with a foot that's grounded. We're keeping that knee up towards the ceiling as we're doing this. So this is inner thigh toning. A few more here. Don't have to do that many. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, lovely. Give yourself a little rub there. Place your wedge or your towel, thick apart to your feet, underneath your bottom again. We're going to do our right leg still. We're still on that right leg. Traction the mat, and we're going to do some pulses. So we have done so far back thigh, side of thigh, inner thigh, and now we're on the front of the thigh there. So this is pulses. Again, I'm pushing with the foot that's grounded. I'm not just letting it wobble. I'm actually being active with this foot. I'm tractioning that mat so I extend the spine, pull the shoulders down. We're going to breathe in, okay? And we're just going to do some pulses here. Again, going for length. A few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Give it a little rub. Right, so now instead of me shifting you on the front again, we're going to do this on the left leg. Pulse it. Again, pushing with your right foot. Traction in the mat, little pulses there. Again, you can point and flex your toe if you want to. A few more. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the arm in. Again, that thigh toning there, that front thigh toning. It's nice to observe your body as well. I think my left quad's a little bit stronger than my right. That would make sense though for me, because I wasn't ice skating. That's my takeoff leg. So my right felt a bit weaker on that side. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give yourself a little rub. Move your wedge. Shift onto your left hip. Right foot is grounded. Right knee's up towards ceiling. You've got your claw with your other arm. The shoulders off the ground. You're on your left hip. Inner thigh facing ceiling. Let's go. Nicely. Do your J, pointed or flexed foot. It can even be a U, but you're pushing down with a foot that's grounded. Don't have to do that many of this one. A few more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Give it a little rub. Right then, I'm going to move the other way, just so I'm still facing you guys, but we are on your right hip now. So again, choose your arm position here. Okay, hand in front or here, but we're not rolling, going to sleep. So again, we're going up and down. Again, point your toe, make sure your ribs are nice in connection there. Good. Let's add the arm in. Keep just breathing, please. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it into counterbalance. Leg goes forward, arm goes back. Leg goes back, arm comes forward. A few more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good, lovely. Take hold of that top leg, have a little stretch there, pull that knee away from the hip, or imagine you're drawing that knee as far away as possible. And then lengthen leg towards the knee, and then flex toe towards the knee rather. And then let's for a calf stretch, bring that leg in front, give yourself a little massage, and then let's go onto our front. So again, I've got my wedge thick apart to my feet. I'm going to slide my left leg away. I'm going to take it into my pulses. Back thigh toning now, back to where we began. A few more moments here. 3, 2, 1. Add in the arm, push away. Make sure your ribs are in place. Hips are nicely intact there. Move your body. A few more. And 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Okay, have a little rock there. Slide hands back. Push up and over into a shelf stretch. Breathe in there. Inhale, sides and back of rib cage. And breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more time. Breathing out, good, and come and sit up onto your bottoms. So here we go, we're going to sit up now, sitting up nice and tall as best we can. Knees can do whatever. I'm going to allow them to move actually here. Traction that mat, so just lengthening out your spine, nice and long. Go nice and long back. We're going to add a little transfer of weight, so we're working both sides the same, and it's an all over body movement, and then pushing back up, nice and long there. Let's do that again, nice and long. Adding that little transfer of weight in. The legs can move because this is our focus. I would expect the hips to move because obviously as you roll, your pelvis has to adjust as well. And then come back up. One more here, nice and long, adding in that roll. Good. So if you want to stay with that, you can, or you can come with me. Fingertips disappear from sight, fingertips come away from you and you can't see them anymore. Again, I'm going to come up with a little transfer of weight, little shift. Again, this is so I can work both sides of my body. A little stretch there, stacking up your spine, nice and long, and feather back down. Control it. So if you went down on your right with that little transfer of weight, we're now going to do on your left. Feels a bit harder coming up on the left side. But this is so that you work your weaker side. If we continue to work both sides as equal, it won't strengthen up because you'll, no matter what, your weaker side will just be playing catch up because your stronger side will take over. I'm going to go to my right so I can feel that's a lot stronger. Up and over. Stack up your spine and again shift it back. I went to my right that time. I'm going to do one more. This time I'm going to go to my left. You should notice a difference with your weaker side. It's really interesting. Use it, let it move. Nice and long, and again, transfer your weight. Good, full body stretch here, breathing in. Good, last exercise here. You are going to place the wedge underneath you. Okay, and we're going to have both legs up for this one. We're going to do it for a nice breath, same leg 10 times. Lengthen up, breathing in. Exhale, that's 1. Breathing in. And 2. Breathing in. And 3. Breathing in. 4. Breathing in. 5. Breathing in. 6. This one's for the psoas. Breathing in. 7. Breathing in. 8. Breathing in. 9. And one more. 10. Let's change sides. Here we go. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathing in. This is 2. So the psoas works through the front of the thigh there and up your lower back. It's a really long muscle. It's the longest muscle in the body. This one stretches and tones it. It's a core exercise. I went to do the wrong leg thing. This is number 6. I'm still counting. Breathing in. 7. Breathing in. 8. Breathing in. 9. And one more. 10. Well done. Okay. Elbows grounded. Have a nice little rock there. Head goes in the same direction as your knees. Let's take it into glute stretch. One hand on your knee, one hand on your foot. Let's have a little bit of movement there. A little bit of a rock. Good, and the other way. Anything you like, really. Or you can sort of feel a nice little stretch. You may have one leg more flexible than the other, so it might be harder to find. You might just play with it. Good. Rock to your side. Come up to a seated position. We'll do some breathing. And then we're finished. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing out. Well done. And thank you for coming.